Hello everyone, this is Raj from CryptoPassive, and today we're looking at something a bit different. This one is actually called BNBProfit. Now this is based on the Binance blockchain, and it's slightly different to the other HYPs that we've been generally looking at. These guys base everything on yield farming. So basically the profits are garnered from there. So essentially what it is that their growth and they say that their growth and developments take time. That's why BNBProfit seeks to optimize your work. It uses an automatic farming system which yields a daily yield of 2.2%. Now, it's pretty interesting because this is the first project that I've seen that works on the Binance blockchain. A lot of the matrix kind of high-paying platforms are usually on the Tron network. So it's like, for example, BTT Next, Tron Case, they're all on the Tron blockchain. But this one is on the Binance blockchain. So it's pretty interesting. Essentially, you register, you can start off, I'll go over the plans with you, start off with 0.5 BNB. Now, Binance coin now is running at about $500 odd for one Binance coin. So 0.5, you're probably looking at about $240 as the minimum investment. But it's a very interesting thing here. So I just thought I'd pretty much try it out, and I made a deposit today. So essentially what you do is you register. Now you can pay this in Bitcoin. You can pay this. There's several ways of paying this. Bitcoin, Tether, USDT. You can pay it in many forms. However, your withdrawals will only be sent to BNB. So that's important to know. You will not get it back in Bitcoin. You will not get it back in any other currency that you make the deposit to. So essentially, you choose a plan. And the good thing about this is you get a profit every day at a rate of 2.2%. Is what you get. Your minimum withdrawal is $10. So we'll just go through their plans. It's not quite apparent when you go through their website, but under their terms and conditions on the bottom here, over here, you can see, I'll just pull this up. They have all kinds of terms and conditions that you need to go through, the intention of the contract, who we are, the addition, the condition for the addition, BNBProfit's responsibility and support, and so forth. So let's just go straight to the plans. So this is your standard fare terms and conditions. So you can see that everything works on yield farming. That's basically all that they do. They don't trade in any cryptocurrency or anything like that. So there are some conditions over here that they say you to agree in accepting terms, being aware of all the rules and terms from this document and services described herein, fulfilling all the requirements before and after this document, not acting on countries where the service offered by the company is prohibited, understanding that BNBProfit only accepts one registration for each user. So you've got, I'm just going to skip through to the plans. It's a pretty long, here are the plans. It's a pretty long terms and conditions. So here we go. So the plans are, you've got, I'm just going to try and reduce the size. I think it's a bit big. There you go, that's better. So the plans, basically, they pay 2.2% from, you've got 0.5 BNB, then 1, 2, 4, 8, 12, and 20 BNBs. Obviously, if you go 1 BNB, then your investment will be roughly $510 or $505. So because I believe the BNB now is at about 500 something, 503 or 504. Per BNB, I'm pretty sure it is. So you can see that their payment Their BNB is their payment method. And then their farming will be accounted for from Monday through Friday. So it does not happen on weekends, Saturday and Sunday. So it happens every Monday to Friday at 12 a.m. Miami time. The minimum withdrawal amount is $10 without fees. The automated withdrawal is available every day at 5 p.m. Miami time. Now, they also have a binary plan. Now, what is a binary plan? The binary plan is basically if you have a team. So let's say you've got team A, team B as binary. It's similar to something like Qubit. You know, you have your left leg, right leg. It's very similar, team A, team B. So depending on so for example, your binary bonus is 5.5 is 5%. And if you put in 1, it's 6 and so forth. So it depends on what plan you are. So they give you an example over here. So what happens is you get the 8%. So for example, this is so you've done 8 BNB, let's say. So the minimum you will get here will be 10%. I think it's 10% for 8 BNB. Let's go back here. 8 is 10%. So you will get pretty much 10% of the lowest. So if someone here is like, you know, they put 8, 8, 8, and then over here they put 4, 4, 4, then you get the lower tier. So you have an example over here. User earnings are 10%. So according to the BNB plan over Team B, in this example, the earnings are based on the team with the lowest score, Team B. So that's basically what you'll get, your percentage based on that. So that's how binary works. Then you've got your normal, you know, terminations and so forth. So this is a standard terms and conditions. So let's go into the dashboard and have a look at what it looks like. So they recommend following the wallets to activate plans using either the Trust wallet or Exodus wallet. Now, I use the Garda wallet. It works just as well. You don't have to use the Exodus or Trust wallet. Garda works as well because they've also got a BNB wallet there as well, which you can use. So I signed up to the 0.5 because I just wanted to see, you know, because I just signed up today. And then my earnings will start showing up from tomorrow because it's 24. I'm sorry, it won't show up from tomorrow. It'll show up on Monday because it's Monday to Friday. And then it shows how much binary I earn. Depends on my team. So if my team has filled up, you know, it depends on team A, team B. Once that's done, the lowest leg, I will get that bonus based on 0.5, which is 6%. So then over here, it shows you the balance and then the balance USD. So here it shows you how many points you got from your right and left. This is the example which we just saw, which was team A and team B. So this would be, for example, points right would be team A, points left would be team B, and so forth. So to receive in BNB, 0 because I just made the deposit, so it's not going to show up until later. Again, it shows you the latest signups on the network. So everything will show up here. So if you click on see all data, it will show everything, all the stuff. On the bottom over here, it just shows you what the pricing is for Binance and so forth, and how much they're worth. It's just the charts here. So that's pretty much it. So if you want to upgrade to another plan, you just click on upgrade. So this is pretty much what I have. It says I've already got. It says already get. Okay, I've already get 0.5 BNB. But then if you want to go up one notch, you can go up to 1 BNB and so forth. But to be honest, you know, it's just the reason why you'd go up in these BNBs is for the binary bonus, because the bonuses get much higher as you go up in the BNB. Other than that, as far as payouts go, they're the same. They just pay out 2.2 right through 20 BNB. The payment methods, as I mentioned earlier, they take BTC, they take USDT, ETH, and BNB. So when you make a payment, you just generate an order. It'll give you, depending on what payment method, if you chose BTC, it'll give you a BTC address. It'll tell you how much the value, the BTC amount to deposit. And as soon as it confirms, I think it takes 1 or 2 confirms. As soon as that happens, your deposit automatically shows up over here in the dashboard. So that's basically for upgrading the plan statement. It just gives you, once you start earning and so forth, it'll give you the information over here. Network, this is pretty cool. It tells you, all the people that have signed up under you. So it's got this, that's me up here. Then, if someone signs up, that'll show up here. That'll show up here with the amount that they've put in. So this is the left. This is the right. So in that example, team A, team B. So when I reach these things, I will get my binary bonus. So that's how these bonuses work. So it's pretty cool how they've structured this. Then over here, when you go pending direct users, so people who've signed up but haven't paid. And same here as direct users, people who've paid up. I'm sorry, this one would be pending direct users. Yeah, so this would be people who've actually paid. If you go into settings, they have 2FA, which is great. By the way, if you put in order to put in this, you must get a 2-factor authentication. If you don't have it, you can't add the BNB address. So make sure that you set your 2-factor authentication over here under basic information. So use Google Authenticator on your mobile phone. Get the authenticator over here. Once that's set, if you want to make any changes like your password, it'll ask you for a 2FA code. Same thing with the finance. If you want to enter, so if you try and enter it without a 2FA code, it'll say you've got to do a 2FA code, which is pretty good actually because it protects you. 2FA is always good. And pretty much that's it in account activity. Yeah, it doesn't show anything around anyway. So that's pretty much it. Here you have your terms that it was just basically a PDF file. But other than that, looks pretty cool. I think it's very unique. I haven't seen anything like this before, based on a Binance and based on yield farming. I mean, usually what happens is when you do yield, when you do staking of coins, it's such a pain in the butt, because you've got to get the token and then you've got to yield. When you make the money, then you've got to swap it over and you've got to go through that whole process, and it's just a big nightmare. And that's why I gave up on staking, because, it just wasn't working out very well for me. I'd lost a lot of coins because a lot of them were on the ERC20 of the Ethereum blockchain, and it was getting a bit messy, and I just thought, forget it, it's not worth all the hassles. Whereas this particular platform is unique in the sense is they do the yield farming, but everything is done for you. So all the profits, you just show up. So if you want to withdraw, you just withdraw. You don't have to worry about, using swap exchanges to swap coins or anything like that. So in a way, this is pretty unique. I think this has got a lot of potential, and I think it's worth a shot. So what I'll do is in the next, 4 or 5 days, I'll do an update video just to show you, the progress. By that time, I should be able to withdraw some money. I'll do a withdrawal update as well and keep you updated on how BNBProfit goes. But guys, this looks pretty promising. But again, I warn everyone, always only invest the money that you're willing to risk, because, at the end of the day, anything that pays you percentages every day is technically a high yield platform. And, 2.2% is a high yield at the end of the day. So just be careful with your money. But, like I said, if you're willing to go for it, then go for it. I think this looks fairly promising. It's worth a shot. See how we go. But I'll always keep you guys updated on how on the progress of this platform. In the meantime, I'd really appreciate if you guys can like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And most importantly, if you want to learn more with our community group, we have a very nice community group on the in the description below. There's a Telegram group. Please do join that. We have a lot of things there. I do some webinars there that you can learn from. We have some get-togethers as well, so do feel free to join us. So thank you so much for taking this time to watch this video.